Hello, it's Monday. We've been up since the crack of dawn. And now we're back onto our normal program. We've had our business meeting. So that's just where we plan what we've got to get done for the week, like the major priorities, and then we just plan our day out. And what I'm doing right now is getting these ranunculus corms ready to soak them, and we're going to get them planted out today. So I haven't even trimmed them. I'm just trimming them, chucking them in the water. So I'm going to get that done.
Hey.
I've finished soaking the corms. Well, I haven't finished, but they've been in there for about maybe 2 hours now. So we're just waiting for them to really plump up. And Moroni's actually going to direct sow them. We are just so behind the 8 ball getting them in. We're just going to put them in now. It's really cold. We'll cover them and everything, mulch them, cover them in plastic, and just hope that they can pop up. If they don't pop up till later in the season, it's fine. There's nothing we can do about it. So I've got this old dresser. It was my great-great-grandfather or great-great-great-grandfather's. I can't remember which one. I have to find out. But it's been sitting in the shed, but I'm actually going to put it in our bedroom, so I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. Moroni's going up to Beechworth in a minute to go and pick up 2 French doors. Well, a set of French doors to put on the flower shack. And I've still got to wash buckets. I've updated the website. So I do that every week. I try to get on there and just make sure everything's working good. Make sure the photos are updated to reflect what's available now. Just check everything's okay. And I check emails, reply to emails. I just do the computer stuff. I've done that. And I've got to take kids swimming this afternoon. Oh, and Moroni has been working on the foliage, so it's over there. So I've just got a couple more things to do to get the studio ready for tomorrow to make flowers. And so we're nearly up to date today, which is amazing. I haven't done any cooking yet, which I usually try to do, but it's getting there. And I've got this furniture polish that my friend Peter made. It's a homemade one, so I'm going to put that on a wood polish. How nice. Makes the wood look good, doesn't it? Okay, so it's been, I'm trying to think, 3.5 hours. So this is probably as good as it's going to get. Moroni is going to go and plant them. He's going to do that this afternoon. I've just finished setting up the studio. I'll show you that. Got the water buckets done. I've lost the other lid. I like to put a lid on them just because I've got a little kid. We've got foliage. I don't have many flowers left. I'll get some more tomorrow. I've got some bouquets made. Otherwise, this is all ready now because I go to the wholesaler really early in the morning. When I get home, I will make some bouquets. Moroni is out in the field planting the ranunculus. We're heading in different directions now. I've got to go take kids to swimming, so I can't show you him planting. I'll just show you tomorrow how it looks. Picked up our doors. I haven't washed buckets yet. I'll have to do that tonight. And I'm also trying to do like a workout every day, so it's going to be a late night.
We planted some ranunculus in one of the beds, and we finished the whole bed with ranunculus. However, we have a few of them left that wouldn't fit in the bed over there. One of the beds with the plastic covers. You can see one plumpy one that got dry a little bit. I put them with a little bit of soil because we had already put them in water, and we didn't want them to get messed up, so I just put a little bit of soil to help them thrive just during the night. And just going to take the soil off and going to plant them in this garden bed that we have there that we just have tilled.
There's the doors. They're going to go on the flower shack. Shani, I have to go. House is trashed. Hello. It's really late. What is it? It's actually only 9 o'clock. That's late for me. I want to sit in front of the TV and watch YouTube. But I'm sitting here buying seeds, so I've just spent like $200 on sunflower seeds because I need them for summer. And I just wanted to drop in and say, we buy our seeds for the next season, 4 to 6 months out from when we need them. So I plan to this week sit down and work out what we need for summer and then get online and buy all those seeds. What else? I didn't get the buckets washed. Have to do that tomorrow. I've got a big day on a bit of a schedule tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, fingers crossed I can go to bed soon. Bye. Hello. I'm doing a video. Hello. It's Tuesday morning. Well, no, it's not. It's just after lunch, but it was Tuesday morning. But I had to get up really early. I got up at like 7. That's early for me. Got ready, went into town, went to the wholesaler, and actually I got some stuff. I'll go show you. I'll show you what I got at the wholesaler. I picked up some roses that a lady was pulling out of her garden. So I've got, I think, 13 little red bush roses, which is good because I like to pull the petals off and use them because they're edible. Look at little baby. And yeah, okay, so now what I'm going to do, I've got to cook some food because the kids have activities after school and I don't want to have to cook tea tonight. And usually on a Tuesday I would make up a whole heap of bouquets. It's a big day to make bouquets. But Moroni's decided he's not going to go selling tonight because it's at that area. It's just so quiet and it's at the spot that's pretty new. So we just think we could go there and sell one bouquet, or we can stay home and just get a couple of rows planted out, which we need to get done. So we're going to do that. I've been in and I've delivered flowers to the centre in the baby centre in town. So I've made them their big bouquet. James, stop it. I've made them their big bouquet and they had enough left over from last week that was still in okay condition. I made them a small one as well, and they know the drill. They didn't know to just chuck that out as soon as it looks yuck, which they do, and they change their water over so their flowers look really good for the whole week. And I delivered flowers already, so I'm kind of home. It feels like I could sit down and relax a little bit, but I know if I do that I won't get other things done, so I'm not going to stop until the day is finished, which is my strategy every day. Lunch done. That was so delicious. It's almost 3 o'clock though. Anyway, we'll go out and see what Moroni is up to. Come here, Ma.
Hello.
I've come to show everyone what you've been working on this week.
Okay.
So Moroni's got everything tilled up and he's getting these cool flowers in the ground. And what are you planting right now?
Delphinium.
Oh, it's the Super Angel. I just feel like there's so many other things that I can show you without you having to sit there and watch us plant out rows and rows and rows. As promised, I'm here to show you what I got from the wholesaler this morning. Yeah, I've got some wax flour. Not a lot of flowers on it. I got 4 thryptomines. Where's the other 2? Oh, over here. I have some freesias. I got 4 of the carnation fins. So they're just like those side pieces. Look at that gorgeous red one. Goes with really not much else I've got, but I just liked it. I'll make it work. I actually bought one of these. So you might have seen these at, if you're in Australia, supermarkets and stuff, and they sell them for like, I don't know, 20 bucks or something. So I like it because I get a little bit of everything in it. I liked that little yellow flower. So I will actually pull that apart and use the bits and pieces. The foliage is just trashed. Look, it was 10 bucks and I really honestly probably just wasted money on that. The thing is, when they sell them in the supermarkets, they don't strip the stems. They just chuck it in there like that. So I got pink disbuds, like the bright pink. I actually went for dark kale. Don't know if I'm going to regret that yet because it disappears in the bunches a bit. And 3 Chrissies. I got that bronzy one to go with the, what are these called again? Banksias. And I've still got these little pieces left over from last week. That freezer's had it, so I probably will have to just get rid of that or I'll take it inside. I just don't feel like making flowers today, so I think I'll just come out in the morning and do it. Put that in there. Give you a quick look at my, what are these called? Lisianthus that are doing nothing. Oh, wait, we've got action. We've got action. Can you see that right there? Has popped open. That took a long time, but they're finally cracked. We're at netball now. Those in Australia will be very familiar with this sport. Those in the US, I don't think you have this sport over here. It's not like basketball. Once you get in netball, once you get the ball, you stop. You're not allowed to move with the ball, and you either pass it to somebody else or shoot, depending on your position. Causes a lot of knee injuries. But anyway, that's what we're doing tonight. Good boy! Morning. Today's Wednesday morning. Another really cold, chilly morning. So as I said yesterday, I have to go and make the flowers up. We didn't go selling roadside yesterday. We didn't really have a really good spot. Some of you last week sort of said, you know, that spot where we were on the corner and it really smells strong of fumes. Yeah, we thought about that as well, and we're like, that's really not a very good spot to be sitting. And it also is. The owners of the shop told us that there's 2 or 3 car accidents there a week. And because there's a merging lane that confuses people off the roundabout. And we thought about that. Well, actually, Mo and I thought about it, and he thought he doesn't really want to be set up there and then get accused of distracting people when they have an accident. So we just thought, let's just avoid that, that spot altogether. So anyway, today he's going to sell roadside on Beechworth Road, which is a really good spot. People know we're there. So I'll make up bouquets today. And I think that's it. I'll show you bits and pieces of today. Okay, I finished today's flowers. They're so pretty. Got these ones left over. So I've got 3 main heads, kale and a piece of chrysanthemum disbud. Got some Chrissies left, wax flower, tryptamine, and a whole heap of carnations. There's a couple, of little freesias and these berries that I can't remember the name of. And then I've got we've got our foliage. Mara and I did a whole heap of it for me today. So I've got plenty for tomorrow. Got a couple of heads of natives there too. So we're done. I'll go take that to the bin probably tomorrow. I can't be bothered today. The other thing I'll just do right now is check the Lizzies. They're at 27 degrees, which isn't great, but they're actually doing really good. They're germinating in there. We will pack the car in a minute. Mara and I will head off. I'm gonna start working on that YouTube video. All I did earlier was upload all the videos, which takes like an hour. So I'll start organising it a little bit now. Actually, it's probably nearly 3 o'clock, so I'll have to pick the kids up. So on top of all the farm stuff, we've obviously got all of our family and home life things. So we've got, you know, all the meals, the cleaning, all the running around with kids. So I haven't really filmed everything in this video. I've just kind of put in, I don't know, probably the main things that are sort of going on to give you an idea of what goes on the farm when you're a flower farmer florist. So anyway, we'll touch back a little bit later, let you know how Mara and I went roadside today, and see you then.
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going well.
That's good. How many did you sell? 4. And we got an order. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Hey, the stand looks so cute.
It is.
And coming up there, like coming up that road over there, you kind of see the lights, but you don't know what it is, and then you see your sign.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, that's the flower man.
Yeah, and there is another sign over there.
Yeah. This is so cute.
Oh my god, look at how cute is it? It has a heart. Also,
Morning, we're back. So it's Thursday morning. I've just been to the wholesaler. I've picked up, I think it was like $220 worth of flowers, I think. I'll show you when I get home. Picked up the girls. We just went to Vintage Tea Room, so I'll show you a little bit of that. That's a business that started out in Yakandanda and she's moved into Albury, so into kind of a fairly residential area too, and she's doing really well. And so we thought we'd go and get our hot chocolates there this morning, and now we're heading home. I'll drop the kids to school and then I will go home and start processing these flowers. Hey, we're back, but we have a little side note. Moroni wants to show you something. Take it away.
Okay. Oh, I came this morning to check the plants. And look.
So it's extremely cold. It got to like probably -4 overnight, do you think?
Yeah.
It was -2 when I came out this morning.
So this is just a piece of plastic with seedlings inside. Let's see how it went for the night. Let's do the reveal.
And we have light. Do you have your temperature gauge in there?
No.
Ah, mi amor. But yeah, we raised these stock seeds in the middle of winter, like dead middle of winter, on this.
They're happy.
Yep, and we've got them up. So there you go. If you want to make one of those, I mean, it's kind of simple to make, but if you want more information, just go to I'll link the video in the description. I'm heading over to process these flowers now. I've got my hot choc. See? This is a special one. It's from a company called Loco Love, which is where I buy those chocolates that I like. But this one's got like magic mushrooms in it. They got this special, I don't know whether it was a permit or what they had to do, this special thing to make this hot chocolate blend that has these, what do they call it, like adaptation. I don't know. You all know I don't really speak English that well, do I? I can't pronounce anything, but... Well, I speak English well, but not good at pronouncing things. I'll show you the container later. I've got to open this without spilling things. Hang on. Ah! Sorry. We got the key, the locks fixed on this shed. And now they're really hard to open. But anyway, can't do it with my elbow anymore. Yeah. So I don't know, it's got something in it. It makes you feel so calm. It's all legal. It's like they've classed it as a medicinal. Oh, now I'm sounding really dodgy, aren't I? Anyway, it's good stuff. I like it. I meant to show you what I got. So this is what I picked up today. So I've got the 3 Chrissies. I got 2 disbuds, a pink and a white. 2 snaps. Some of that, is it campanberry? I've put it on the screen. Some kale. This one, now I've got it home, I thought it was really white, but it looks a bit yellow. But at least I bought yellow stock, so it'll look like I meant that. Freezers. I just bought 1 Lysianthus today. I can't remember what this is called. I think it's like some kind of status. It's a little bit more of that pink. Well, you probably didn't see me get this the other day, but pink. Tryptamine. Oh, baby's breath. If I see it in there and it's in good condition, I always get it. I love it. That's it. That's what I've got. I've got some different foliage here, and I've got some stuff I grabbed the other day. So some straw flowers, some more of the berries, some more carnation chins and freesias. So I'm going to work away on that now. I'll just film it. I'll speed it up, make it quick. That is finished. I've got everything in buckets. Actually, you can't see it now. Whoop. I've got some down there too. So what I've got to do now is on Thursdays I just batch film the reels for Instagram. So I've got to do that now. I just can't show you that because I need my camera to film those. So I can't film myself filming. Well, I could, but I just don't want to go set up another camera for this. So I'm going to get that done and I'll be back when it's finished. So that's done. I've made up 3, what did I do? So I've just filmed, so for the reels I just did 5. It just takes so long. It takes me about 10 minutes per bouquet. Whereas if I'm making them just like this, maybe it's 5 minutes per bouquet. So now what I'm going to do is just make a couple of extras. I just didn't want to have to film them for shorts. I'm actually going to just film it for you. So what I did when I was at the wholesaler, I bought some bits and pieces, I guess sort of like cheap flowers. Not cheap, but it's cheap to buy them, like these carnation chins. So for 10 stems, it's $10, so they're $1 each. These berries, I know it sounds expensive, it's $20 a bunch, but there's 10 in a bunch, so they're $2 per stem. The freesias, I'm trying to think how much they are. I think they're about $2 a stem. Straw flowers are $1 a stem. So I try and buy bits and pieces, and I kind of, like I might add 2 of those into a bouquet at the moment, and it just kind of pops it a little bit more. So it's not a huge amount of like profit loss to pop those in and just add something extra. But that's sort of what we're doing at the moment. Actually, I try to do that all the time, but the wholesaler just hasn't had the extra little bits and pieces for a while. So anyway, that's where we're at. Give it a trim. And I'll go wrap. I'm guessing you want to see me wrap because everybody wants to see that for some reason. The only bugger with this plastic wrap is it's so static. It's real tricky to, I can't hang it on a rack or anything. So as I've said, mountain peaks, and that's my first layer. I think I might put, what colour? I think I might need, what should we put with that? The dark ones, I think they're a little bit, I think I'm gonna actually go lavender or lilac, whatever you want to call this. And there we go. So that's one. So I've done a bouquet for you in real time. Now I'm just going to click my fingers and get the other one done. I've cleaned up and now what I've got to do is do just a little photo shoot of those flowers that I just made, the ones for the reels. And we've packed the car. I've put the compost out. So basically I just clean up in here as best I can. All the flowers that I can use next time are just all in water, in solution, like holding solution. I just clean the floor, get the foliage sorted. This is just a bit of water I hadn't used yet. I empty the rubbish, empty the compost, and then the baskets go back under here. So I'm just trying to make sure everything's sorted. Pack the car. Now I will sit down for a few hours and do the editing. I don't edit well, firstly I'll transfer all of the files for the reels. I don't edit those till Tuesday, but today I will edit the YouTube video because I have to get it uploading to YouTube by tonight, or it won't be ready for Saturday morning. It takes 2 days. So Thursday, so Friday. No, it takes like about probably 24 hours, sometimes a little bit longer to get that uploaded. So that's my job for the rest of the day. I have not started the YouTube editing yet because I got held up with kids and now it's like the whole bed, bath and, well, tea, bath and bed routine. Oh, so it's gonna be a late night. Morning. So it's Friday and I'm really tired. I had to sit up late and do that YouTube video because I just didn't get to it till really late because we forgot to lock the shed last night, turns out. But anyway, I got held up with the kids, which is just part of having kids, isn't it? So I sat up pretty late because I have to get that uploading before I go to bed on Thursdays, or it just won't be ready for Saturday morning. Anyway, agenda today is we've got sunshine for the last time for a few days. So we're going to try to get as much done as possible today outside before it gets horrible. And Moroni is selling Roadside this afternoon. I've got flowers sort of done. I will do a couple more. What else? I've got a lot of weeding to do, which I keep putting off. Today's kind of a pottering around day. I actually find Fridays kind of a bit calmer in the whole week, which is really nice. So I'll just tag yous along with bits and pieces of what we end up with today. First job off the ranks, come and check this, and it's only 15 degrees because it got so cold. So the Lizzie-anthus are doing nothing, as you could expect, because they never do anything, do they? They're so annoying. I'm just sitting down to look at YouTube and it's only at 53%. So slow. So I have a weekly plan, which is pretty much the stuff that happens every week, all the same. So I'm just having a look at today. I've got to upload a short and a story to Instagram, add content to Pinterest, which I'm trying to do, and affiliate links. I don't know why I've got that there. So I really don't have many. Also got to do a thumbnail for the video, which was last week's video. So that's got to be done today. And the sun's out, so I'm going to go do a little photo shoot as well. So I've got some more content for Instagram. So a lot of my work is office based. Look at my office. This is going to become the pantry. So I'm going to be like Harry Potter under the cupboard, except I'm going to be Phaedra in the pantry. So that could be a thing. Hello. So we're just tag teaming today. I've been inside just messing around, kind of not achieving anything because it's really hard to do anything with James. He just won't follow along. He wants to do his own thing, so you end up just kind of following him around doing whatever he wants to do, which is a pain. I mean, I don't know, maybe like the perfect parents think I should just do that all day long, but I realistically cannot do that. So anyway, we've just tag teamed. I'm coming out, I've got the hammer, I've got to just mark out, straighten these beds up, so just mark it out for Moroni, so it's really straight. I've done one side, I just need to do the other side so he can finish rotary hoeing, getting the seeds in. But what he's discovered this morning is, and I know it looks like the most perfect day, but it is really, really cold. Like, I don't even know, it's probably like not even, wouldn't even be 10 degrees yet. It feels more like, I don't know, 5 degrees or something stupid. But what we've discovered, well, I didn't discover, what Moroni discovered is the ground actually froze last night. The flower beds were a little bit frozen this morning. So that's not good, and that's not something we've really had to deal with before. So I want to show you something. Oh, somebody's always ringing me. Oh, as I was saying, I got a phone call. Daughter's sprained her ankle at a sports day, but she doesn't want to come home. Anyway, okay. Does it frustrate you that you can't, I mean, maybe other people can do this, but are you having trouble with making your plots perfectly square? So if you were to throw a drone up and have a look, they're going to be nice square plots, because there's actually a trick about how to get those square, and it's extremely easy. And all you'll need is some stakes. Like, you'll need to peg out one edge that's parallel with whatever you're trying to line everything up with. So you need one edge, like one line. We've got a heap of these string lines that we use. So one line that's exactly where you want it. I've already got these squared out, but I'll quickly show you how it's done. It's called the 3-4-5 rule. So I'll show you. So you can do it in feet or meters. But what you want to do is you want to have one. So you'll want to run one line. So this, let's say this edge is my straight edge, and I'll run that out to the other corner that's got another stake on it. And then you run your next line up. I mean, I already know where this one's got to go, but then you run it and you kind of get it where you reckon square is. So where you reckon your 90-degree angle is. And you run it all the way down to the end of the plot and you tie it off. So let's just pretend that's there. And then what you do is you get a tape measure, get my things off, and along this front edge, so this is the 3 edge. So, I mean, if you're doing it in feet, you probably want it a bit longer than 3 feet, but I'm doing it in meters. So 3 meters, so you'll measure out 3 meters and put a marker right there. And then on this edge, you'll measure out your 4 meters. So that's going to go back to here somewhere. And you want to put a marker there. And then between those 2 markers you measure, and that measurement needs to be 5. So that front edge is, my hat's ridiculous, I know. The front edge is the 3 meter marker. That edge that goes down there at the 90-degree angle, you want to try and get that angle as close to 90 degrees as possible. That measurement's going to be your 4 meters, and then diagonally across the corner should be 5 meters. And if it's not, you have to adjust this one to wherever the 5 meter hits and put the marker in that spot, and then you run your string line in line with that marker, and that will give you your square for, large areas that otherwise are very hard to measure out. Anyway, I can't keep stuffing around. Moroni's, he needs me to get this job done, so I just got to go measure out 12 meters across the back, because I've got to make sure that marker's in the right spot just to double check, and then we get going. We do our beds kind of wide. We do them 1.20 m with an 80 centimetre path. So there's a bed and a pathway every 2 meters. Hey, quick interlude. I'm sitting down editing this, and I actually sat down and did the math and worked out how much bed space am I going to have if I make each bed 80 centimetres with an 80 centimetre row. We really need that 80 centimetre row because it gets bushy and we need to walk down there. So I did the math. It actually works out in our entire plot with our 8 rows of 12 meters each. If we keep them at 1.20 m, we have an extra 7 square meters of growing space. Even though if we made them 80 centimeters, we're getting an extra row. So instead of having 8 rows, we would have 9 rows per plot. So it actually works out better for us to keep it at 1.20 m. Plus all the things we use fit over that. Like our flower net is 2 meters. Sorry, our plastic covers are 2 meters wide, which they have enough to dome over and us to put bricks on it. The flower mesh is 1.20 m wide, which is perfect. And what's the other thing we use? I can't remember. But it worked out for us that everything fits. So we're just leaving it at 1.20 m per bed with an 80 centimetre row. So I'll head back in now. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go tag team with Moroni now. And he will go and do that, and I will babysit my own baby. What are you planting?
Few.
That's fun in the sun.
Yeah, I know.
So for the rest of today, as I said, it's Friday. Moroni is going to finish that bed of feverfew, planting it out. He'll get the hoops on and the plastic cover on it. Because as I said this morning, or earlier today, the ground froze. So we can't really let that, well, it'd probably survive, but we just don't want it to slow it down. So I guess while he's there, I'm going to just start weeding that garden bed. And then that's probably when the girls get home, they might mind him for a bit. And I can hopefully get a few things done, like garden related things. And then I'll work on the computer later today. I still haven't done a thumbnail for YouTube for tomorrow. And Moroni goes out selling, so he'll do selling from 3:30 to 6:30. And tonight he's next to the donut guy. So Friday nights aren't too bad. It's just very cold and it gets dark early. But it's not raining, so that's good. Then that'll be it. I mean, I'll still be on the computer late, but yeah, Fridays is a rough day. I just trying to tag team with James. Anyway, catch you later. Hey, good news. Moroni's just called, so he's out selling. It's only like 5 o'clock and he's almost sold out. I think he's got like 4 left. So that's great. Like that's the first time in sort of months that it's been that good. So what I need to do now, I need to make more bunches than I thought I was going to have to make because, well, I usually make a lot for Fridays and then we've got plenty like for Saturday. But I haven't got enough now, so, which is good. But what I'm doing is I've hopped in the car and I'm hoping not to hit that garden bed because it's got a metal rod in it, which will puncture the tile. Oh, I can't drive one-handed. Anyway, I'm gonna go and pick some Banksias. There's a lady up the road that's got trees and she lets us pick them because all the native bunches are gone. And the Banksias are really cute. So anyway, I'm nicking down to do this very fast right now, and then I'll go and make another whole batch of bouquets so that Mo and I can head off early in the morning. And I was going to go for a walk, but I've got to put it all on hold now. Okay, bye. Is it pretty?
Okay, the big cat.
Finished, and it's 8 o'clock at night, and I'm gonna just clean up tomorrow, but I've made some really pretty ones. There's those Banksias I ran down and got from the neighbour. I've put those in, I think, just 3 bouquets. Oh, 4, sorry. But yeah, it's looking cute. I'll do a very quick photo shoot in the morning when we've got better light, and do some advertising. It's Saturday morning. Oh, we don't want to get up. Moroni's gone already because he is selling Roadside at a new spot, another new spot.
James, your pets.
And the kids came in here, so. Hi everyone, it's Sunday. It's actually Sunday after lunch. Taking Jamesy for his first haircut, so we feel a bit sad, but the hair's annoying him so much, so we're gonna go do that. Been to church. I didn't film much more yesterday. I ended up having to do a photo job last night, so by sort of late afternoon I was prepping for that, and that had me tied up until about 9 o'clock last night. I did the job, came home and did the editing straight away, so that's done. And Moroni sold okay, but he didn't sell very good in the new location. He sold nothing. Even though I'd advertised in one of the big community groups, and everybody, there was like 100 likes and people reviewing our flowers with really good reviews, but then no one turns up. So anyway, right, we're gonna go do this now.
Can I have your hands?
Here's your little hands.
Where's your little hands?
No, leave it on, honey bun. Leave it on.
or else you get all itchy, buddy.
Beautiful hair. Alicia doesn't waste any time, do you?
I'm getting the hair off his nose.
Oh yeah, he's not coping with the hair flying off.
You know those duster brushes there, girls? The fluffy ones?
Oh, these ones?
Yeah, that's what you use.
Which one do you want me to grab? Oh, no.
Right, head down, buddy.
That's a cool braid. Yeah, Joe, because then I can...
Hi, Jamie.
When you get home.
What do you think?
Yeah, he looks cute.
Jamesy!
Next, you need a haircut, man.
Yeah, we're going to take you down now, Pa.
You have to match him.
Okay.